God's teeth, this is hopeless. We'll never get anything fixed with it pouring like this. Get back to your carriages and dry off.
Well, the good news is your carriage isn't in danger of falling over, but we won't be travelling any further tonight. The roads turn to muck, and your linchpin's damaged. The cook's put together a basket for you. Should tide you over till breakfast. Oh, I can't believe it. All that prep only for us to be stopped by a muddy road. Fucking knee. Nah, it's nothing. Just an old war wound. It aches in poor weather. I said it's nothing. Moreover, I have a name and a title, you know, and it is not Tin Man. Oh, don't trouble yourself over it, Your Radiance. You've had a harrowing day full of introductions. I am Sir Mallory of Kent. The Duck Knight. Oh, such sparkling wit you have. I haven't heard that one thousands of times before. If I'm in a foul temper, as you say, then... I don't know what has you in this provocative mood, but spare me your puns. They're atrocious. It's against my vows to lie, especially to someone of your station. If you wish me to keep a civil tongue in my head, come up with better jokes. I'm in no danger of my armour rusting tight while I'm still wearing it. No. I've a kit I'll make use of later, once the rain lets up. I've never had a squire to do such things for me. I rather prefer it that way, actually. It means my evenings are quiet. Because I'm not in the mood for talking. You look tired. Aren't you tired? Why not finish your supper and go to sleep? Oh, you're bored. Poor little thing, curled up like a cat on your cushions and fed hot roasted quail from a basket. I'm sorry our king didn't include a jester with the rest of your entourage, but it is not my job to entertain you. Barely a proper job at all, this. No, forget I said that, Your Radiance. As I swore to you this morning, it is an honour to lay down my life to protect yours. Yes. We've all had a long day. But you did not personally summon this rainstorm, nor did you cause the linchpin to crack, and so I shouldn't vent my frustrations upon you. I know how difficult it is, travelling with strangers to lands that are unfamiliar. Your Radiance bequeaths me a favour. Careful. Even a peace offering might give someone the wrong impression. But I'll accept it, if you accept my apology. A truce, then. Yeah. Awfully muddy now. Doubt you'll want this back. I'll treasure it always. All right. Fine. What game do you wish to play, then? Oh, one of those games. Why didn't you say so before? I know this one. You guess a fact about me. If you're wrong, you drink. If you're right, I drink. Then I guess a fact about you. Quite fun with a group of 5 of your best mates. You learn interesting things. Very well. You first. Nah, dead wrong. Take a drink. I like my name. My grandad had this name before me. And ducks are stalwart creatures that come from humble origins, crawling out of barnacles the way they do. Suits me fine, like. You are afraid of horses. Oh, why, I could tell. I saw you shy away from the ponies that draw your cart, and they're sweet as cake, those two. Oh, you've just got to learn their language is all. Stick around them long enough and you'll start to see all the ways they talk. Their ears and their posture and their tails. Saved my life more than a few times, noticing things like that. Go on then, give me another. Maybe we should have swapped the rules so I drink when you're wrong. I'm never going to get to see what this wine tastes like at the rate you're going. I never gave my sword a name, no. Name something you're fond of and you tempt fate into taking it from you. I knew one bloke who called his opinion, though. As in, I dragged him outside and gave him my opinion. You are no stranger to soft living. Oh, all right. I'll take my penalty then. Gladly. Oh, not bad. Oh, that's sweet. Our Majesty plucked a jewel off the streets, did he? Never would have guessed. I mean, nothing bad by it, mind. You just seem so suited to it. Like you've been wearing silk and nibbling sweetmeats your whole life. Hard to imagine you doing anything else. I do enjoy fine things when I can get them. Nothing finer than a long bath with fancy soap and a big soft bed at the end of the day, especially if someone pretty is waiting there for me. Wouldn't say no to kidding my horse out in some fancy attack either. Couldn't give two shits about what colour hose folks are wearing or how long the toes of their boots are, but I enjoy keeping my lad fashionable. And there's nothing like a good feast. The day we were knighted, they served this bloody enormous pie. God, it was ridiculous. I couldn't name everything they put in it, but I recall it had saffron boiled eggs, rabbits, pigeons, and a whole roasted deer. And for dessert, they had these fresh, perfect oranges. Oh, never tasted anything like them in my life. Nearly ate myself sick on them. I think you're a night owl. I can't explain why, but you just seem the type. You know, sleep the day away and rise with the moon, dress up in your best clothes and turn some heads at the tavern or some noble's exclusive party. All right, fair enough. I suppose it doesn't count if you're working at the tavern instead of carousing there. Couldn't have been easy making the switch to dragging yourself out of bed at dawn, eh? You must feel like a winter bear roused out of its sleep. You'll get used to it. Oh, thank you kindly, but you keep that. I think I'll have a nip of something stronger. There we go. I like wine all right, but I always prefer a good fiery rum. Your turn, Your Radiance. I think I could do this all night, you know. Of course my horse has a name. Wasn't me who named him, though. Like I said, that tempts fate. There. I refuse to tell you. Get it? Nah. Yeah, You don't get to learn what his name is until you conquer your fear and win him over first. Oh, it ain't hard. He's a slut for a good beer and a pat on the arse. Me and him are alike in that way. Let's see, I bet you have a joke or a story you like to tell people, in case you can't think of anything to say. You don't? Oh, come on. You don't, you demon punster. I thought everyone did that. Guess we all can't work by the seat of our trousers like you do. Now, I gotta disagree with you there. Keeping a joke or two on hold don't make them stale. They're jokes, not sweet rolls. Time passing only turns them into classics. Yeah, I got one. There's a lot of ways to tell it, but this one's mine. Once, there were two monks who took a vow of silence together. Each year, one of them was allowed to speak only once. One morning, the first monk says at breakfast, "Could you please pass the sugar?" A year passes. Then the second monk says, "We don't eat sugar. We're fucking monks." I love telling that one. You have a pretty laugh, you know. I mean, everything about you's pretty, that's fucking obvious. But laughs are honest. Makes them special. Oh, aye. You glow when you laugh. You ask something now, my dear. Nah, you become a knight for lots of reasons, but you don't do it for glory. I knew plenty of idiots who went into it for that and got them killed. Every last one. You got one life on this earth. You don't throw it away for glory. It just isn't worth it. Oh, God's wounds, no. I never wanted fame either. The thought of that many people knowing about me, talking while I wasn't around to hear, writing bloody songs about me, makes my skin crawl. You're gonna think I'm a right fool. I became a knight so I could afford my own horse. I was young. Seemed the quickest way to get one at the time. I was ready to do anything. That changed after I left home and served a couple years in a company. Woke me the hell up. It's one thing to know the world's fucked up and another thing entirely to see it. There wasn't much time for dreaming about my own horse after that. Not when there were desperate folk out there who couldn't protect themselves. There were all these overlooked villages with everybody fucking miserable. I saw people walking around looking like skeletons because a river flooded and ruined their crops, or pillagers took off with their livestock and burned what food they couldn't steal. You see enough of that shit and it makes you ache down in your bones to make anything right. And then I met my king. Oh, not our current king, no. I'll carry out his wishes till my dying day, but that man holds no special place in my heart. It was his father who taught me the true meaning of service, of loyalty, how it felt to give of oneself for the good of others and have it fucking matter. But then I was wounded during a raid. I should have died, and I didn't. And now, what's left of me serves a man barely grown who thinks only of holding tournaments and feasts and impressing his lords. I'm not ready yet to feel as though my best days are behind me. But fuck it. That's life. Oh, God's wounds, I'm drunk. course I'm tired too. Been a shit day. Yeah. You're right. It's not just a day. I've been tired a long time. But spending time with you's no burden. The longer we talk, the more I find it's quite the opposite. Don't be ridiculous. I never hated you, you featherhead. You can't help being his any more than I can. I'm sorry I said this was barely a job. It's been eating at me a bit, I'll admit it. Being put in this position felt almost like an insult. Oh, poor broken Mallory with his knee. We'll put him somewhere out the way. But I don't resent protecting you. If you remember anything I say tonight, keep that close to your heart. Nah, I'm not going to remember a thing when I wake up. Never can with rum. This'll all be a happy blur. But it's been nice, this little palaver of ours. Hold on to the good parts for me, yeah? Like my joke that made you laugh, all golden like that.